I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. Most of the snow continues to fall through this evening. Most of our total snow accumulation should range from about 5 to 10 inches. A sharp drop-off, though, to the west of North Platte. The worst impacts from blowing and drifting snow and blizzard conditions continue through the overnight as northerly winds gust as high as 50, even near 60 over western areas of Kansas. Snow chances decrease after midnight, but wind gusts of 35 to 45 remain likely through tomorrow morning before gradually weakening. Sunshine returns tomorrow with highs in the 20s to the low 30s. Wednesday, our temperatures are close to seasonal with highs in the mid to upper 30s. Waves of low pressure result in snow chances for Wednesday through the weekend. A better chance of accumulating snow is Thursday through Friday, but nothing as significant as today. Arctic air ushers in the coldest air we've seen since the February 2021 cold air outbreak. Highs bottom out into the single digits to the low teens over the weekend. Checking our long-term forecast, colder than normal temperatures continue for Nebraska and Kansas this weekend through January 21st. The main brunt of the cold air hitting this weekend through early next week. Nebraska and Kansas precipitation indicated to be above normal this weekend through early next week before a slight decrease to near normal precipitation the middle of next week through January 21st. Key weather factors impacting the markets include two big storms and a blast of Arctic air in the U.S., plus continuing good weather in most of South America. A dangerous winter storm unfolding the first half of this week across the central and eastern U.S., resulting in a variety of weather hazards. Blizzard conditions are across portions of the central and southern plains today, with wind-driven snow later spreading into parts of the Midwest and the Northeast. A severe weather threat peaks this late day or tonight in the Gulf Coast and tomorrow in the southern Atlantic states. Farther west, another strong storm moves inland, starting in the Pacific Northwest. The second half of this week, the trailing storm following a similar path across the central and southern plains and the Midwest with many of the same hazards, snow, rain, wind, and strong thunderstorms returning to the same regions for the second time in a matter of days. 5-day rainfall should reach 2 to 6 inches in much of the eastern U.S., leading to possible river flooding from the southern Appalachians to southern New England. The second storm also draws a strong Arctic blast down into the plains and the Midwest. Central Brazil has seen heavy rainfall the past 10 days, reversing a trend of drier weather. Lighter rain continues this week in central Brazil before weakening later in the week. Southern Brazil was dry over the weekend, and waves of rain moved through this week. Favorable weather for filling soybeans and developing the other crops. Areas of southern Brazil were dry last week, but expect much better rainfall this week. Argentina's widespread rainfall continues to favor developing corn and soybeans. Timely waves of scattered rain continue to move through Argentina going into next week. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.